I know you can't really see nothing, but I've just woken up and it's 3:30 in the morning. And my body's obviously still on UK time. It would be about 8:30 over there. I can't believe it. All I want to do is sleep. I'm tired. I want to be fresh for Brooklyn in the morning. Later on in the morning, not right now. I don't actually have to be up till about 10 o'clock, so I can have another 6.5 hours of sleep. I cannot see myself getting anywhere near that. Jet lag. Still stuck on UK time. It's the worst part. It is the worst part of travelling. Okay, I'm awake. As you can see, it's almost 7:15. I've been awake for about 45 minutes. I plan on going down to the restaurant and then maybe seeing what the local area's got to offer me. Okay, so I've been down to have breakfast. I forgot to film anything while I was there. I did get something on Snapchat, so I might be able to download that onto my phone and then upload it that way. Yeah, basically they give you like $31 worth of like coupons. I went for the $19 breakfast buffet, give them $21 and then give like the $10 to a woman sat across the way, so obviously she saved it because I'm not going to go back there. I'm going to go head out and explore a little bit. Check me out, I'm like a proper explorer just wandering the streets of Canada. Only problem is, I'm at an airport hotel, so I'm quite near the airport. You can probably hear the aeroplanes overhead all the time. So what's around here? Car parks, restaurants and hotels. That's about it. I'm looking for like a corner store, a convenience store, but I don't think I'll find one. So I've got a couple hours before I need to get to the airport for one of them. So yeah, just gonna have a wander around and see what it's about. Okay, so I just picked up this Brio, like no other soda drink in the world. And I'm not sure what it's supposed to taste like, whether it's supposed to be cola or iced tea or whatever, but it's alright actually, it's growing on me. Probably I'm going to finish the whole thing though, I'm probably going to throw it. Who can drink a litre of bloody soda in one sitting? They're absolute maniacs here in Toronto. Literally everybody's driving on the wrong side of the road. Goodbye room, it's been emotional. There's a manly case again. No room in my suitcase for this, one of the best purchases I've ever made. $15, something like that in Boston last year. So comfy. My towels used, had to use up all of them. And there I am, ready to go. See you later Boston. I'm not saying Boston, mine's stuck back there. See you later Toronto, goodbye Canada. Goodbye Crown Plaza. Right, so I've just got to my hotel. Let me talk you through the flight. It's probably the best flight I've ever been on, in complete honesty. The plane, nothing special, quite run of the mill to be honest with you, but I was bumped up to first class, and then the flight was only an hour long, 40 minutes of which I slept through anyway, and then I woke up just as we were flying into New York, and you get that amazing view, you know, of the skyline, and you see, you know, World Trade Center 1, or the so-called Freedom Tower, and it's amazing seeing that, and especially, you know, given what happened to the first one, it's just incredible to see it from that kind of a view and that kind of an angle so up high. And then you see the Empire State Building, and you see the City Field, and you see Yankee Stadium, and you see the Brooklyn Bridge, and you're looking at all this and you're thinking, this is incredible. It was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Then you arrive in New York, and the taxi queue is pretty short. I would recommend to anyone, if you do fly to New York and you're staying in Manhattan, Midtown especially, fly to LaGuardia, not JK, because it's so much cheaper in a cab afterwards. But yeah, just amazing. Then you arrive here, and it's such a great place. Like, you forget exactly how great it is till you're here, and then you just, you know, you're hit by that feeling again. It is, you know, a very, very, very special place. It's incredible. Yeah, I completely recommend it to anyone. But now, it's about midday on Saturday, even though my clock over there is telling me that it's 12:42 on a Thursday, 8th of January. I've got NXT tonight that I'm going to go to, that'll be good. Not too sure what to do in the meantime. May just wander around and just get a train to Brooklyn, wander around there for a bit. But yeah, I'm excited now I'm here, should be good.
Ladies and gentlemen, protect your personal property. Keep your belongings in sight at all times. Do not
don't forget, tomorrow night, right here at the Barclays Center on the WWE Network, it is SummerSlam. Have a great night and a safe drive home, everybody.
Okay, the show was pretty good. Fell asleep during the main event because I am absolutely knackered. The main event was still pretty good though. The women's title match, that's pretty emotional. That was pretty good. Enzo started off the show on fire. This is what the streets of Manhattan look like after dark. Well, what a night. That's all I can say. I went to Brooklyn for the first time ever to watch NXT. I decided I'd get the subway, that I'd be able to navigate it by myself, and guess what? I did. Literally managed to get a train all the way from pretty much 1 block away from my hotel all the way to the Barclays Center. The only problem was there's major delays on the line, so I just about got to the arena in time for 7:30 when it's the stated time on the ticket, and then guess what? Massive queue. So the show was delayed start. I don't know if it's supposed to start at 7:30 or that was just the doors open. Anyway, after long queues and being scanned by metal detectors to get in, that was a weird one. The first time I've gone through an arena, and be scanned by metal detectors to go in, and you have to basically like going through airport security, which I'm completely used to after, especially the last 24 hours. But you know, oh, my tempo's out. Do you know why? Because I'm in this hotel room and I don't want to wake anybody because it's 4 a.m. In fact, it's 4:30 in the morning, so I finished there. NXT was good. What did we have? We had an 8-man tag team match to start the show. It was Enzo and Cass teaming with Zack, Ryder and his tag team partner, whose name escapes me, the hype guy, Stay Hype. I can't remember his name. I met that guy on Bourbon Street at WrestleMania 30, but I can't remember his name. Mojo, Rawley. It was them against the team who do the Devastation Machine. I can't remember what they're called. That's even the real name of the move. Dash Wilder and Scott Walker, or Scott Wilder, something along those lines. Them two, and a tag team I really like actually. It's Jason Jordan and Chad Gable. The match is alright. Quick 8-man tag match. Then we had Carmella versus Eva Marie. Eva Marie got booed mercilessly because, yeah, she was terrible. That was pretty painful to watch. Then we had some guy who was like a Honky Tonk Man ripoff losing against Bull Dempsey, which bored me. This show, by the way, was missing 2 big names. It was missing Sami Zayn because of injury and Hideo Itami because of injury. Those are 2 guys I definitely would love to see on the card. And before the show, Triple H came out and he said that there's going to be a UK tour of NXT, and that's going to be fantastic. I'm going to go to that hopefully. So, right, so we had Jushin Thunder Liger beating Tyler Breeze in the opener of the actual show, the actual Takeover show. This match was good. I enjoyed it. Then we had the vaudevillains beating Blake and Murphy, which I didn't really agree with, to be honest. I'm not a big fan of the vaudevillains, but I do actually like Blake and Murphy. Hopefully they're going up to the main roster. I really like Blake and Murphy as a tag team, and Walker and Wilder, or Wilder and whatever, maybe it is Walker and Wilder, I don't know. I really like both those tag teams. Walker and Wilder remind me of like the Brainbusters, whereas Murphy and his partner, which I said it a second ago and I've forgotten already, they remind me of like a Rock and Roll Express kind of tag team. Then we had Apollo Crews beating Ty Dillinger. This is okay. The purpose of it was just to give Crews a debut, and you know, it works a treat, I suppose. He got over. Then Samoa Joe beat Baron Corbin by just making him pass out for the Coquita Clutch, I think it was. That was interesting that they made him lose. Also, an interesting note is Corbin goes, "Oh, I was paid to play football. I got a free ride at university to play football. I was a standout in high school." And he says, "Oh, I'm sick of all these people coming and saying they'd wrestled all over the world. I don't know who you are." So, "Whoa," says Mister, "I played football in high school. Such a big deal." Then we had Bayley versus Sasha Banks, which was good, really, really good. In fact, Bayley got the win and is a new Divas champion. And in the main event, Finn Balor defended the title successfully against Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens' son was crying at ringside at one point. At the end of the match, Owens went over and, you know, consoled his son, like just a little sly one. I noticed a lot during the show that there was a lot of family at ringside, in the ringside seats, which, fair enough, you know, you want your family to be there. Is it a bit of shit for the fans that they can't get those ringside seats? Nah, no, I don't really think so, to be honest. It's one of those where you could complain about it, or you could just be like, no, it's a nice little touch, and I don't really mind it, to be honest. Who else was in attendance? Rick Rubin was in attendance, the record producer. Nash, Hall, and Sean Waltman were in attendance, and Seth Rollins was in attendance, all at ringside. The show, it was good, but I'm so tired from my travelling that I actually fell asleep during the main event when Owens was trying to suplex Balor off the ladder onto the other ladder. I fell asleep for a brief second, and then in my dream, Owens explained that his wife came up with the idea to suplex Balor onto the ladder. Anyway, I woke up straight away, watched the rest of the match, couldn't wait to get out of there. Then I met up with Elijah and Ellis and Bar, the Shocked Undertaker fan, who that's what most people know him as, and you know, a couple of their friends. That was good, but a friend of mine, it's her 30th birthday this week, so I had to leave very quickly. I'd ordered like a drink, I'd drank like 2 mouthfuls of it or something. Pretty rude of me that I had to leave so quickly, but basically I had no signal, obviously, because I'm from England. So when my friend had told me that she was at this bar, I thought, oh, best leave. It was like dawning on me, so I left and had a really good night actually. So we started in Brooklyn. Went to a bar, chilled there for a bit. She was with like a couple of her friends, and then a couple of their friends had their friends, and their friends had their friends, and it ended up just like one big night out in Manhattan at a bar called Sweet and Vicious, maybe. It was pretty cool. It was a good night actually. Just got back now, and like I said, got no energy left. Don't want to wait next door. But that's my wrap up of day 2. Hopefully you'll stay tuned for more.
seatbelt at all times. Federal regulations prohibit smoking on board, and also please note that Air Canada does not permit the use of e-cigarettes. On today's flight, we'll be offering our Air Canada Cafe service, a variety of food and drinks, as well as earphones can be purchased using your credit card. You'll find the menu in your seat pocket. The Air Canada Foundation is pleased to be part of a change collection program called Every Bit Counts. The money collected